and that's fantastic. I mean, to be able to get some of the smoke flavor that we're gonna get on these, and to just already feeling how crisp, I mean, that's what you're going for. I mean, that's hard to replicate on other grills for sure. Hey everyone, it's Ryan here with Gilbert Fireplaces and BBQs, and today we're gonna cook some smoked chicken wings on the Burch Barrel. Let's get started. All right, so a couple weeks ago, I had a good friend of mine tell me the best wings he's ever had in his life came off of the Burch Barrel. Now, I pride myself on the wings that I cook at home, but I've never tried them on the Burch Barrel. Knowing how this thing cooks, I'm pretty excited to try this out, so let's dig into this. So we got our charcoal lit right now. I'm gonna smoke these today with some cherry wood chunks, so I got my cherry chunks ready to roll. We're gonna season these wings with the Holy Voodoo. This is an incredible seasoning for chicken from our good friends over at Meat Church. This is a great seasoning. I use this all the time on chicken and pork. It's got a little bit of a heat to it, a little bit of sweetness. I think it's gonna pair really well with the chicken. So let's get started. Okay, so our coal bed is definitely lit here. So I wanna place 4 of these wood chunks right down inside. I personally like using cherry wood on poultry. I think the aroma is incredible for it, so that's what we're rocking today. And while that starts to kind of combust and create some smoke, we'll season up our wings. Okay, so with the Burch Barrel, you have a lot of control over where your charcoal bed is. So I have this actually here. When you're smoking, you want to set that to its lowest setting. So that's as far down as I can go in the Burch Barrel. That's going to create, as you can see, some really nice smoke for these wings. All right, so let's season these babies up. So one of the things that you want to make sure of when you're doing chicken wings is you want to make sure the wings are dry. So I actually have had these just sitting in my refrigerator overnight to kind of dry those out a little bit. Took a paper towel and kind of wiped them down. That'll help give you a little bit more of like that crispiness that you like on a good wing. All right, so it's been a few minutes since we've been able to adhere that seasoning to the side, so let's flip these over. We'll get the other side here. I wanna mention that we carry all the Meat Church seasonings at our store in Gilbert. Meat Church makes incredible rubs for really everything. They have good seasonings for pork, beef, chicken, vegetables. All right, so this thing's smoking up real nice. The seasoning has set on these wings. Let's get them on the grill. Now, if I were to leave that grate in that position there, these wings would burn up in just a few minutes. But with the Burch Barrel, all you simply have to do is elevate your surface. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Lift that up. All that smoke's just gonna come up. It's gonna infuse into that chicken. So we're gonna set it, at this setting here, it's gonna be about 250 degrees or so. We're gonna let that ride for about an hour. They're not gonna be done in an hour, but I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Another incredible feature on the Burch Barrel. Okay, so these have been smoking for about an hour now. Let's check, see how they're looking, and then we'll start the next step from there if they're ready to go. So we're gonna bring this down. Oh, beautiful. And one of the things that the Burch Barrel allows you to do is you can go from smoking to searing in an instant. Now what I'm gonna do, because we wanna grill and sear these off, I'm gonna raise up this charcoal basket about 3 notches there. All right, so we wanna bring it closer to the cooking surface. Now I'm gonna drop this back down. And raise it up. And now you got yourself a grill. From a smoker to a grill in a matter of seconds. We're gonna sear these babies off, we're gonna dig in. All right, so let's flip these wings. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, just even pulling these off, you could feel how crisp they are. And that's fantastic. I mean, to be able to get some of the smoke flavor that we're gonna get on these and to just already feeling how crisp, I mean, that's what you're going for. I mean, that's hard to replicate on other grills for sure. Look at these gorgeous wings. That all came together in just a little over an hour on the Burch Barrel. We got some smoke on them. You saw how quick we just were able to get some of that char. Now it's all about how they taste. Now, the only thing I could say that sucks is that I gotta call my buddy and say, you were right. The Burch Barrel does make, that might be the best wing I've ever had. It's so juicy on the inside still. You have the smoke, incredibly crispy skin. So we went with dry rub, and dry rub's incredible. It's delicious on these, the Holy Voodoo, that little bit of spice coming through. That's nice, but you could obviously toss these in some sauce, really any sauce you like. You're still gonna preserve that crispness. You're still gonna have a little bit of that smokiness. That's insane. If you bring these wings to your Super Bowl party, football Sundays, you're gonna be the most popular dude at the party. Incredible. All right, guys, so we fired up the Burch Barrel today, threw some smoke on these wings, seared them off, seasoned them with incredible Holy Voodoo seasoning from Meat Church Barbecue, and made quite possibly the best wings I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable. Cooking wings on the Burch Barrel is the way to go. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more barbecue tips and tricks. This is Ryan with Gilbert Fireplaces and Barbecues, where indoor comfort meets outdoor entertaining.